And we are joined by Thomas from Credential Financial. And Thomas, I want to thank you for taking the time to talk to us today and talk about an issue that is very, very important to a lot of people, and that's life insurance. So I would like to know, why is having life insurance such an important thing?
Well, life insurance is very important for many reasons. So as you know, the proceeds from a life insurance policy pay out when we die, and the money that we receive from that can be used towards paying for a funeral cost, to wiping out any debt that we may have, or to make sure that our loved ones are taken care of, so doing some income replacement. And that's on the personal side. And then from a business perspective, it can be used to fund buy-sell agreements, or for estate equalization purposes.
And there are a couple of different types of life insurance too. And I know a lot of people don't think about it till literally it's too late, unfortunately. So what are the types, and why is it important to know the different types and really investigate before you buy?
Right. So there is two common types of life insurance, and it's term insurance and permanent insurance. And the difference between the two is really renting versus owning. So term insurance is a lot like renting an apartment, where it might cost a little bit less to do now than going out and buying a house.
Right.
But over time, our costs can go up, and we pay in our money for our insurance policy, we pay in our money to our rent, and we walk away from it. We basically are walking away with nothing, but it's serving that temporary need for us.
Right.
Whereas permanent insurance is more like buying a place, and that, yeah, it might cost more to do now, but over time we could potentially stop paying for it. It can increase in value. There can be some equity built up in it that we can access if we need to, and we have it forever.
So who do you find is coming to you to ask about life insurance? Is it, in my mind, or I seem to think that a lot of people wait till they get older. Is that a good idea, or do you find that younger couples are coming to you as well?
Yeah, so usually when people start to look at life insurance, it's because they've started to, they got those adult responsibilities that they're taking on. So they've gotten married, maybe they're starting a family, maybe they've bought their first home, whatever the case may be. And so coming to see us for that. And absolutely, the sooner you can get started on it, the better it is, because it's cheaper, you're healthier, it's more affordable in the long run.
And are there some misconceptions about the certain types of life insurance?
Yeah, so I think that some of the misconceptions out there would be that there's certain products that people don't fully understand, right? As with any type of insurance that we have, a lot of times we don't know what we have until we go to use it. And so with life insurance, you can have, let's say, accidental death insurance is a common one we see. And so with accidental death insurance, you actually have to die in an accident for it to pay out. And so people don't realize that if they die of natural causes, there is no benefit to pay out.
All right, Thomas, and we will be back with you next hour. But in the meantime, if somebody wants to get more information, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
So they can either call us or stop by the Credential office, which is attached to the new Synergy building. And they don't have to be a member to see us. Feel free to stop on, and we're glad to help you.
Okay, great. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back next hour with Thomas from Credential Financial. Thomas is back with us from Credential Financial. And Thomas, this time we wanted to talk about living benefits. And I know a lot of people just assume they have all the benefits they need through their employer, but how do you find out, or what's the best way to check, I guess, to see what you have, what you don't have, and where the gaps are?
Right. So luckily, a lot of us do have benefits through our employers. But a lot of times, once again, we don't really understand exactly what we have in place. And disability insurance is a great example of that. So disability insurance, we might have it through work, but do we know if it's for short-term disability, for a long-term disability? How long do we have to be off of work for before we start to receive those payments? How long would we continue to receive them for? So that's on that side of things. But there's also people that don't have benefits through work. So whether you're self-employed, whether you're a contractor, or maybe your employer just doesn't provide benefits to you. So there's also lots of solutions available for those people.
And so if you are self-employed, how do you find your options? Can they just come in and talk to somebody like yourself, and you can set them up with the appropriate company or get something started for them? Yeah,
absolutely. So disability insurance, again, is a big one that self-employed people a lot of times don't think that they can get, and absolutely they can.
Okay, and there are several types of this type of insurance as well. Can you talk about the three main ones?
So yeah, so the three main types of living benefits is disability insurance, critical illness insurance, and long-term care insurance. And so disability insurance basically pays you out a monthly benefit that's based on a percentage of your income for as long as you're off of work or for a set amount of years or to a certain age. Critical illness insurance provides you with a lump sum payout if you suffer a fairly serious condition, so something like a heart attack, stroke, cancer, that sort of thing. And then long-term care insurance provides you with a benefit that is used to pay for in-home nursing care or a nursing home facility if you're no longer able to do two of the activities of daily living. So things like dressing yourself, feeding yourself, bathing, that sort of thing.
And with your experience in this field, have you had a chance to see a lot of examples, real life examples, where this type of insurance has helped people on many occasions?
Oh, absolutely. So I think we all know somebody that's been touched by cancer. And so this insurance can provide them with some financial relief, so it's one less stress in their life when they're going through treatment and all these other stresses that they have.
Okay, so again, we're running out of time here, so much more we could talk about, Thomas, but what's the best way if somebody wants to get in touch with you, and do they have to be associated with Synergy in order to come and speak with you?
Right, so they do not have to be a member of Synergy. Anybody can come and see us. There's no charge to come and see us, and we'd love to review either what you have in place or to let you know what else is available out there and make sure that you have peace of mind.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.